Hey, welcome back to another episode of In Progress Projects. Today we're going to be actually tackling a different sort of project. It doesn't involve anything to do with cars. You know, sure if I kept you guys up with my court stuff, but July 25th, I will be finding out if, keeping my fingers crossed, if I will be able to continue having a license and all that other sorts. So the project for the 94 Civic is on a halt for the meantime until I figure out what's going on with that. So, I figured to keep making a couple videos for my channel and for, anyone in the future that will need, that just wants to, check out videos and stuff. So today I'm going to be working on setting up a DVD surround sound system with a TV, setting up the speakers and stuff. Now, there's two ways you can do this. One way is with HDMI that the DVD player does have. It has an HDMI out, or it also, I believe, well, might as well go double check it now, but so this is what we're working with today. We got a Sony, let's see, what is it? DVD home theater system. It's, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be a 5.1 surround sound, if I'm correct. The only issues of setting this up is the wire length. It's not wireless, it's wired. So you can tell we got speakers over there. Speakers over there, subwoofer right here, some more speakers here, some more speakers here, and it's currently set up on the Yamaha. So what I'm gonna try to figure out today is how to connect this, because it looks like this, was it a Sony, right? Okay, yeah, Sony does have, it only has a single HDMI out, which complicates a little things, because we had HDMI out and HDMI in, and the cable box had an HDMI out, two of them, I would be able to just connect two HDMI cables and call it a day and just set up the speakers. But that is not the issue, or that is the issue here. So we got the RCA cables. Now I gotta double check the cable box and find out if it does have that. If it doesn't have that, I'm gonna need to buy what's called a splitter. And it doesn't look like it has it. Nope. I'm not sure from the video you can tell, so it looks like let me double check here real quick. What do we got here? Okay. And so we just got regular stereo sound. Now, I wonder if no, it's not. It's not going to give that true definition of the 5.1 surround sound like that. So to set up these speakers, I am going to need to buy a splitter. And for those of you that don't know what a splitter is, so here's a perfect example I can use. So call this a splitter. It's a Roku, but call it a splitter. So let's say that this is a HDMI, and then on this side right here, let's say it would have another HDMI, right? So I would plug in the Sony HDMI out, to provide video and sound, since it's also a DVD player. You would plug that into the splitter like that. And then from this side, this one HDMI cable would go to the TV. and then the other HDMI cable would plug in directly into the cable box. And with that 3 circuitry, it would provide video and sound with a true 5.1 surround sound system onto the TV. Now I looked up briefly online how much one is. Looks like it's anywhere between like $15 and stuff, but I'm pretty sure if I could look up on eBay, I can find one probably for I don't know, probably 10, 15 bucks. Now the only question is finding the right one that I need, because there is some that are AC powered, which AC powered means that exactly here, for example, like the Roku. In order to power the Roku, you need like a laptop cable, let's say, to power on the Roku. Now there is some that automatically are powered, because HDMI also powers certain certain like couplers and splitters and stuff like that. So if I could find one without the power adapter, then we would be in good shape for that. Now the only other question after that would be trying to figure out where to mount these, because it looks like this one is the front right, this one is the surround sound right, front left, surround sound left, the center speaker, and the subwoofer. So that being said, so you got the front right, front left, so front right, front left, surround sound right, surround sound left, or looking at the TV, it'd be surround sound right, left. Subwoofer right here, just replace it from this one, and the center speaker, which would go right there. So I can't really do this project now. I mean, I could if I wanted to with the RCA cables, but there's no point in installing this sort of system if it's going to be the exact same quality sound that we have now. So guess what I could do is not too sure. It's raining outside. Well, the ground is wet. Could play 7 Days to Die, I guess, if I wanted to. I went to school yesterday to find out, for picking my classes, since I'm going back for automotive. And last week found out that I still had an outstanding charge of $351 for a book that was for 2011, and still need to pay that down. Thought I could use what's called FAFSA, which is financial aid. They can only cover up to $200, so I had my mom help me out with $151 to pay the book. And I went yesterday to figure out if I could, start picking out my classes. Found out that the class that I originally wanted to take for the automotive, there's a couple classes you have to take. And on the brochure, it starts off with introduction to automotive repair. And then it goes into electricity suspension and all that other stuff. Now, there's two ways that I could have done that. One was I could have picked electricity, let's say, for example, for this semester, and gone back to the introduction to automotive next semester. But I really don't want to do that, for the fact that if I do that, I'm going to be jumping from, complicated things to simple things, and then forget about stuff like that. So I figured I'd follow the brochure as a guideline of all the classes that I need to take. So I checked to see for the automotive class that I originally wanted to take, which was on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And that was going to be from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12, which was perfect, because I normally don't start work until 3 o'clock p.m. And right now it's, 11, I think. So I got work here in a couple hours. Found out that that class, or that course of the class that I wanted to take was already filled up, which was kind of upsetting because the other one was from 12 to 3, so I can't do that. So what I'm planning on doing is on Monday finding out a couple of the other required courses that I need, which are communication courses and stuff like that, and seeing, you know, what I could take this fall for, you know, to start off again, you know, in school and stuff like that, and then coming spring semester, you know, make sure that I